Which Woody Akademiks and check it out, because here it comes, man. We got the three suburban savages out of Gwinnett County, top flight goons themselves, the Migos, okay? They are doing a collaboration tape with, of course, Young Thug Alicious. Now, basically, they've announced a release date. Apparently, it's coming out on the 31st of October, Halloween. Okay, now they said this, and Quavo to be exact, he said 31st Halloween, who's ready? Comment, hashtag Migos thuggin', hashtag free Offset. Now, here's the thing, all right? We're probably gonna have to invent a new Rosetta Stone to decipher what type of nonsense they're really spitting, because a lot of times, we gotta admit, okay, I like the Migos, I like Young Thug's music. I like both of their music, okay? At least some of it. But a lot of times they're rapping, I don't know what the fuck they're saying, but it just sounds good. I mean, it sounds good, but I don't know what they're saying. So figuring out what all of these guys are going to be saying is going to be a hard job. Now, secondly, the Migos actually took to Twitter and they made a couple of claims, and to be honest, it kind of shouts like they're doing an OG Mako, which means they're just kind of proclaiming something, and it's usually when an artist is not doing too good, they kind of start making all type of claims. We're not getting credit, we did this, we started this. That's never a good look. So when the Migos started doing it, I started looking around like, are y'all hurting, bruh? Now, they made these claims on Twitter. They said, we started a new flow. We started a fashion trend, Versace, and started a new dance, Dab. When do we get recognized? The Migos. Now, this is my problem with this. And by the way, of course, you guys know I do rock with the top three goons out of Gwinnett County. But you guys know, man, I'm not the person that loves when people run around talking about credit, okay? Fuck the credit. Worry about the checks. If the checks are fine, as long as your fans respect you, don't worry about the credit, because people who don't rock with you, who's using or being influenced by you, they're not going to give you the credit, okay? And even if you do get the credit, now what? Okay? Focus on you progressing, keep your head down, keep moving. Don't worry about people giving you credit for every little thing. And the reason this usually comes out is that somebody else uses a variation of what you thought you created, and they got extremely popular. So if somebody used a variation of your flow and they got hot, you now want credit. Fuck all that shit. If you still moving, if you still eating, don't worry about, listen, your fans will know, and everybody who's really in tune with it will know, okay? The casual fan, they won't, okay? Now, as far as what they said, we could definitely dissect it, and you guys could definitely dissect it in the comment section, but are they stating facts? Let's try to fact check them for a minute, okay? They said, we started a new flow. Did y'all really start a new flow? Or did y'all repopularize a new flow, okay? Is that the new flow? I'm trying to figure it out, because to be honest, it kind of sounds like you guys repopularized it. Now, I definitely give you credit for the repopularization, but as far as starting it, I don't know. Okay, we started a fashion trend, Versace. Did y'all really start a fashion trend, Versace? And I'm guessing you mean in the urban world, because Pac definitely said it's all about Versace. You copy my style. Really? So y'all started Versace too? Okay. Now, they also said, and we started a new dance, Dab. Now, I'm going to give y'all credit for that. That's y'all. Now, I do know Skipper the Flipper, a lot of people credit him with actually creating the dance. However, Skipper the Flipper is down with the QC, and QC's a whole family. And of course, QC, the Migos, Skipper the Flipper, Rich the Kid, all of them, they're in the same boat. They rock together. Okay, so if one of them does something, you could credit to the whole group. Okay, that's fam. So I get it. You guys definitely do get credit for that. But as far as the other things, I won't lie, you guys repopularized it, but I'm not sure you guys are starting it. If you're saying you brought it back, that's what you probably should have said. You brought it back. You brought it back, but I'm not sure about starting it. So you guys fact checked them. Are they actually talking some truth shit, or are they just a little bit delusional? As I said, I hate when artists kind of just jump out trying to like remind the world like, yo, when are we going to get recognized? It kind of shouts that, yo, shit ain't going too well right now. By the way, let me just point out, I think this might be happening. I don't know for sure. But look at Future and look what he's done. He took a step back when the Migos was popping, and he didn't take a step back because of the Migos. He took it obviously for Sierra, but the Migos was popping, right? And of course, you had Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan with the whole Rich Gang shit. Now, he came back and he dropped mixtape on mixtape on mixtape. I think that might be the case, what the Migos are trying to do. They're looking at the success of Future, who just dropped an album with Drake, and they're saying, wait, how the fuck did he leapfrog us when we thought we were in front of him? And he's really not running shit. Now they're like, okay, we're going to put out mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. That's why they, after their album came out, which didn't do too good, by the way, they dropped Back to the Bando. This is about to be their second mixtape, and supposedly they're coming out with individual mixtapes pretty soon. Now, not only that, we have to remember they signed to a label hoping that they were going to blow up even more. They're going to get that mass appeal, and they really did not. So they're back to the drawing board, and that's what I think they got to do, man. Don't ask the fans for any type of acknowledgement. Put the work in. When it's there, and it'll be blatantly obvious. Because when people see shit like this, they start thinking like, man, these niggas might be hurting out here. Maybe they're falling off. Don't worry about that. Just put the work in, and people will recognize in time. And if those who don't recognize, they aren't the ones you guys should be caring about in the first place. Get a comment, what you guys like. Definitely subscribe to your boy, the Akademiks. I'm out.